Like I was saying, like I lived in Russell, and I told you like, when I was a kid, I didn't want to be a doctor, man. Like I told my landlord, I get his name out, like I could do, like I see in my PDF file, commercial. Well, I can be like a commercial artist, and when commercial artists do that, they get paid. You know what I'm saying? In case like, you know what I'm saying? You think I could? Well, so. Well, so like since whenever I was sitting there and I sat there and thought, so I'd be ironic be sitting in Paint Lick, Kentucky, sitting out there on a random free voyage, sitting out there like something ain't obviously going on, what's wrong? Cause you gotta see what car where you can't but sell, you got to keep sitting out there every day with no way to get no marijuana. And when you be sitting there in life, man, if you wanna do things. While I was living in Russell, I was sitting out there, I was like, be all the way in California or something or anywhere else, and just went there. That's not the place where you go. They dropped you off over today. Be over anyways, you have to be powerful. I'm gonna be like, well, like the whole time while I was in Georgia, I was one of Jason mans, man. I seen Jason when I was little. I was something else while I was interested. I seen Jason, I was like, man, Jason, you're fucking man, because I also on the movie. I hope you're not real. And so, like, that's why I said. And I'm about to go here and show y'all the front of the facilities anyways. I'm up at the Common Building, the Vine Center, the Pre-Mutual Funds, I told y'all, on 53rd Bank. It's right there. The gym's right there. You can walk across from 53rd Bank and I guess go to the Pre-Mutual Funds. Hey, but I'm going over there to have a good time. And so I don't know if probation and parole has moved to. So in case you think I wasn't Corey Jackson, you know Corey can do something. What they want to tell him, come over here. Even Corey big. You seen Corey big. Corey came big. Corey's big, nigga. Corey's big to stay. Go to parole office today. Everyone here will listen locally. Not an entrance. I'll tell you what, Corey can make a touchdown. You only know it's one white Corey. And when you go walk legs, man, see where I'm at. Museums out here. I don't know that. Old Fair Courthouse. So now I'm trying to see UK. Where you can now. Well, I think I'll be right here, so it's close to my house. The Pre-Mutual Funds. Dude what plays Kentucky football, his name's was Bud Dupree, man. Obviously you know Corey did that. So don't quit thinking that he did because Corey's playing. Was Raymond over here every day. Raymond Lale. Exit out. I think they had caught Raymond in life then Corey. Because you know that it says that. I won't keep saying that. You see me when I pulled up again in the leg. In my life, I pulled up that quick. In the leg. Living my life. On top of Wall Street in front of everyone. Corey can win. I was parked over there, but you know it said exit. I'm gonna buy my wife something nice. And I snap my fingers on Wall Street like this telepathically and it's hers. So I don't want to buy it, but I just buy it just because somebody might was come and bad. I had the money. And you a big ballin' ass nigga too before you don't go over and get it for your wife. So if you would make a move to get it, be touch it. You know what I'm saying? Or you said the card where I had Social Security said Sawyer's. Said Sawyer's right here, Grilly, baby. I wanted Jason Mass, man. I lived in Georgia, so I don't know what I'm saying. Like, where I lived at, when I found out, because I told y'all how I wasn't going to try to catch a check, man. So I bought a check. Like, Filed for my INC through Legal Zone. I filed for my INC through Legal Zone. I filed for my INC through Legal Zone, and when I did, I sat there and when I filed for my INC through Legal Zone, I sat there and said, like, I said when I was filing, my business through Legal Zoom, yeah, every day, hard, like Nicholas, Nicholas Bread, that's what I did, man. You know, you seen Nick, so that's what I was doing. And then there goes, you know, it was Russell. Person what you know was Nick. Man, how fun it is. So don't expect us to call for to call you. Yeah. Probably should play for Campbellsville with a big number. So don't call for her ass, because they're going to tell you it's the truth. And so when I saw her said it, I said, Nick dead. That's probably why you see it back when you sell camera. You know Corey can score. Well, so all the whole time, like whenever I catch her in front of facilities, you see stuff that's out here. You see like a play, you could go watch a play. What the hell that is, man? So like I said, like, I was one of Jason Mans, but first I bought a check. And so once when I bought a check, I said like, I'm doing things other than just because most people had bought a check. I didn't know that I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade or 2nd grade or 1st grade. But a group of people was this intelligent to didn't just sit there and not ask for a check for Christmas. And be smart enough to know everything about what they need, like I knew everything basically about Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? I went to a point of Vizio TV wasn't even out yet. I was sit back and wait on it and think about it longer than that. But since I'm making the DVD, cause you will go over and ask them and shit. And I wouldn't be the same situation as me, but they'll want you to buy it bad. I don't know why. And that, so, was gonna be so intelligent, see me up here at Triangle. Fake Hollywood, Lake Kentucky, because you could go here. I told you I was Gucci Man for real. So you go here to his son, he was like, oh, Sun Valley, don't go to Triangle because we might just get your ass kicked. You go back over there in the street over here around like East Atlanta, you gonna know. You go over there buy some clothes. I told you I was from Jamestown. As soon as you call over to Tony Kerr, a lawyer, or anything like that, they about to sit there and tell you, in Jamestown, there's a square, and it's called the Square. No way it's right here if I wasn't running everything in fake Hollywood, Lake Kentucky, if I was sitting in Kentucky for real. They sit there and be like, we didn't know that we sat there and tried to know you was called being guilty. It's out there was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't drive across here that fast and did this and did that. You find the whole other person over there what did it. And the whole new car was ain't hit the market yet. A Camaro. A new Z28. 2 times around handling business. To be sitting out here in the situation. Still wasn't bad. And no one didn't know. When you could be living right there. All the money moves you'd be making. Right here at Scottrade. A bank what you own. So they're gonna be being like, right, like I told y'all, like a protocol at a bank, they can't sit there and trade something like Barry Bonds' glove if it's worth more money than, you know, they can go over here to the Scottrade, but they won't sell it. They won't sell nothing like that just in the whole city. Just like you can't just sit right here and go to sleep if you was that dude on the bench. I don't matter why you can't. You go come over here Triangle, you gonna be like, hey, my camera over visit you. I don't know how I didn't. Hey man, I heard they sell pies over there in Paints. Let's go over there and have some pies. And real went one now, nobody got no last explanation for you to then. Triangle Park, cause I was from Sun Valley, man, when I was a kid, so that's how I could pull this off. Over that Georgia will come over here and nuke this motherfucker. Alright. Believe that. Don't you ever think they won't. Person where it was be in Georgia right now, but what's so convenient for me to get my ass kicked. That's a nice ass thing to say over here, didn't be from Georgia. And be from Georgia and didn't be over there. Cause one thing what's gonna happen is somebody come up, hey, bud, I came all the way over here from Georgia. I wasn't gonna fight you, but it was a nice waterfall over here at the park. You probably can go over there and get a snack. Well, you probably can't, but I am. I was gonna kick somebody's ass today. But instead of that, I went right over here to a park. It's a big ass, nice ass park, but you can't afford to be sitting at. Don't know what's gonna be a problem. There's some white people there who accepted me in life. Might order something. I never came over here before, so I didn't really care. But keep off the grass if you know you from Georgia when you came over here, because we know you can hear the bag flip. That's all where I be. Like if you go to Philly, you'll get a cheesesteak. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Texas, they might got some titles. Well, if you came out here to fake Hollywood, Left Kentucky, you might know a kid was from Jamestown who can run fast named Ray Ray. You don't know what Ray Ray can do. Well, if you didn't know him, you might see another person over here named Corey. You don't know what Jam can do or Jamarius can do because he's in the Illuminati for real. You was can't know. So how you was can. And so, in fake Hollywood, Left Kentucky, put a little everything, you know, Scott Trout up from New York, you know what I'm saying? Get something from Georgia, but you can just definitely swing it from there. Alright. You know what I'm saying? Something from, you know, well, I buzz out there for real before they got nuked off the motherfucking map. And like I said, man, it's a whole front of facilities, man. You go over there, that's how you can get tickets. That's the other side of the rock. Right there, right, big ass buildings lighting up at, you can get tickets. You come here to XPO. And there's all type of activities going around in the books where I showed y'all. Places where you could go see people that came here today. Going to a central Google Chrome firm and pick up a thing and see what's going on around there at that, what they're hosting. I made it all up. I'm not motherfucker gonna be here, right? Or probably ever know. My team would play over here in Kentucky. It'll probably be over at Welcome to Triangle Park. You heard it, Gucci Suggs, where he said they'll go Sun Valley. Gucci's career was great. It was great. And that water costs a lot of money to get your city out of it. And so, if it wasn't that be truth, you would see big ass envelope over here with people over here doing this and doing that. One whole time you gonna pick a cigarette up off the grill. Let's try to tell you this. That was whenever you came over here, you would think that you could kick up, they'll try to sell to you the fact that they was trying to kick a person out the halves. So I wasn't trying to do business with them to the point to where they had money, a curl accounting. When the curl accounting, you gonna sit there and be like, I got a quote right there, a dude across the street for 36 quadrillion bucks, that's what he'll tell you. But then once when I wrote 36 quadrillion down on a piece of paper, I sat right there with a curly doing my account, like a curl accountant. I sat there and I was sit there on the IRS form, or I would call a green dot, order a green dot paper. When you know that you gonna sit there and call it, cause you ain't sitting over in the George Zimmerman trial, sitting over there with one dead person, one alive person, trying to get the evidence that you was didn't face a guilty verdict. When the whole situation was that someone's parents made Illuminati sacrifice for fame and fortune was obvious as fuck that they get it. Hey, you see my son, he died like a motherfucker, but since whenever he died, we sold the soul to the NFL, and Urban Myers dropped in and put a whole nother dude right there from the Castle News, as if though they pulled off screen in case they faced a terrorist shot hit and hit one of the news reporters and put it on there and never didn't tell your ass. Like that didn't tell you when somebody got arrested the other day and they they got the whole paper in court that they got arrested when they got out, released on no bond. And so when they sat there and got released out on no bond, they didn't have a mugshot picture. It's not gonna be because they're sitting over here making $8.9 billion to take for each small error of breath times 36 quadrillion, 150 bazillion times, and just can't count no more and don't want to, and gonna make the money and sit right here with pay a dude $9 billion or curler when he can sit there and write it down. It'll be easy to do in a bad financial situation when they really will do it. And the whole other time when you need a cab so bad, one just sat right there, it would never give you a raise. And so, whenever you did that, you might just need any amount of money. Now I just do it to support my own business at this point. I wasn't have to make no money. It smells like a pool over here. You want to find some grand that you didn't get. You know, like, so the bad thing, what's about it is that I'll put that right there and I'll be like, so I went to go and did something, yeah. But I don't know what I did, and that I went fast. I saw a couple two cars I pulled up in, and I'll still be right there. Somebody will try to say it was this, but I don't know what. And that, so you see me, I pulled up by the Charger and the 2000 and whatever you never wouldn't know about, because you did this financial Wall Street trade as a quantum and a Wall Street trader, and at the top of the game here in the world, to be knowing you would never get it, so they wouldn't. You'd think you was up and you never wouldn't be up, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be all type of signs around me for the fact that you can't get the, be like, whenever I wrote down curl accounting on the paper, that it's gonna be unrecognized revenue. Since when you don't have any type of cash transaction, what can happen around you with 57 banks around you, you're gonna be like, how am I get cash in my hand when I exactly believe you, Mr. Dude over here, was white and powerful as hell. There would be no point to sit over and think that he ain't gonna be telling the truth. You might as well go over here and say, here's a screen, what I can do for you, Chandler. Bruce Lee's awesome. Once whenever you do that, it's gonna be space available. It's gonna be the Republic Bank. They're gonna be like, you get a piece of paper over here with 36 quadrillion dollars written down in it. When you come over here, we gonna tell you that we don't do nothing like it. So you should go down the street to H&R Block or Tax Supreme, what's right around the corner when you sit here type it in on Google. Instead of coming over here to BB&T, Wisconsin gonna be right there when you come. When somebody was giving you the extra effort, will you know and believe it? It came all the way over here and would say, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I do this shit. I think they can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm locally around here watching. Corey Thompson expect me to be delivering. Catch where you gonna see a video, you will go for a get on Corey's bed, wait and go out there and be out there. First County. Going good. Over at the hotel, if you can sit there, curly account. But you don't sit there and see a person on Facebook and Twitter. You don't sit there and see a person on Facebook and Twitter sitting over there being like, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody don't got the information before they try to sit there and tell somebody they got it. If they don't got the power what I got to sit here and can make you be 19 again without a person in the world and everything else, what I could do. Hey, look, kid. I'm Cosmo or you're Timmy Turner. You're 46, but your life can be better than going over and listen to a coleslaw mouth stupid ass person. Whatever coleslaw what they can get, what they always ever had, with nothing no better than the whole situation. And then sit here and believe it was modern day slavery. And then plus on top of it, look at these flowers and these beautiful trees. Look at all my day while I'm enjoying. I feel like T.O. out here. Because everybody got something smart what to say and live in effed up poverty hell. It just look, I don't know why. I don't know why they gonna go over and say Mr. White Man, Mr. White Man person did that with this big ass, powerful, big ass building right here where somebody worship more than they damn self, where they taught people who they was God. If you believe what you want to believe out here, you can believe it. You can believe you can be a motherfucking guaranteed true freshman every day, NFL rookie, intern out here, walk around doing whatever hell you want to, however you be doing, it don't matter to me. So around $36 quadrillion quote, that's 5 zeros, 36 dash comma. You're gonna sit over there, can't write that many zeros on the PDF file format or the other paper before you go outside the boxes and guarantee need some money. You should put 36 billion in there and let it be there. But you gonna put $1 trillion in there and go up to a dude at the bank and be on the XPO where you can come over here and find out everything about it. You go over there and they're gonna tell you, they're gonna sit over and tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying about insurance, they're gonna sit over and tell you, you know what I'm saying, that they got a situation to be in. They're gonna be like, they're gonna sit there and tell you, don't be like, the whole time, you know what I'm saying, your company name here for the quote. When you was selling the whole business and you knew why, right? And you put the whole thing, space available right there, and you be selling the business. And you out there sitting there from Garrett County, Kentucky, and sat there and knew another dude was on the team, like you know, that you know, let's say, James Boatwright, you go to a whole nother school in the whole situation, and they would have knew a dude named Chase Feldman, who you was would have told all the powers that you had, and you had powers, and you was producing for smart guy, had Marcus on TV making the money, knowing that how much it was and that he had to quote. For the fact that he sat there be like, I was broke as hell, since when I was broke as hell, I sat right here in Wellswood now, bad for you out of the house city, whenever it's fucked up and couldn't get fixed, when you got $36 quadrillion, a Google amount of times, a number what you see right there on Wikipedia and Google, when you're gonna sit over and type in Gucci Man, it's gonna say big ass Wikipedia over there, for an FBI sit right there, and have no motherfucking clue or clear first 48 detective looking ass with more time in the trial to sit right here and look on there and really find out why he on there and never wouldn't tell nobody he know besides the big ass lie, and wouldn't be so stupid because he'd be all the way over there and not over here in a simultaneous world as a result of the Illuminati. When you sat there, know it stands for elite, publicly and regularly. Before you saw that I said, they got a big ass 357 Magnum on the back of your pants, something, it's a Tech 9, and would never know that nobody could sit there and do something to you because you will say it. Well, go over here and get your little knickknacks and say a name, what you'll say, and you'll make money. People be like, can't go over there because they don't like people of color. And you was been over and had no explanation of knowing why you was there, what it was about. Might as well come past this camera and get $36 quadrillion, man. Times and many times that you can get and say fuck the dude over at State Farm Nationwide. Cause you go get your tax funds somehow, and then that if the check what you, cause I was gonna buy a check. So I said, no, I wasn't gonna buy a check like any regular normal ass dude did. That's my friend, what's a lame ass nerd. While I'm sitting out here being Reggie Bush, well, throw you down fast and I throw the sign down, what you obviously know was standing up. And been supposed 3 weeks ago, 3 years ago, you still see me today. And then crack some concrete. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a point for me to do. But I sat there and know that you was sit there and had money in your senior year in high school enough. The damn was stay low about it before you was go around the corner and run to the Social Security and people really can't still do what you gonna say now and you was didn't know you. Be in a situation and be sitting there talking to a dude coming up right now because you'd be smart as hell. And so I sat there and was like, I had some checks. Well, so I came in with big ballin' ass checks better than everybody. The checks what I got from my private bank, I'm sitting over here funding all the banks with them. They got the check on the top like you work at a serious ass business, not Amazon, even more serious business than that, when they check go guaranteed cash, right over here at the store around the corner in the trap. Sit there, won't sit there, won't cash. The other situation, you go to First National Bank, when you really shouldn't go there, not because we're racist, you know you're our friend, it's just because it's really that motherfucking stupid. Really ain't just not. The whole community come around here and be like, I came over here to get rich or have some money and go outside and drink and have sex. Well, this ain't no logical explanation. While one other person sitting over here about to be sleeping outside. We look at. Before we gotta tell you that. So the whole time whenever I was sitting there, I was telling people, man, I was like, it's been going to get there for me because I don't see any caps. And but we'll run your license plate enough if you got some money in that.
Oh, excellent. There you go.
Case closed of Betty. A trip was still popular. You go right to everybody, you gonna be like, I was talking to Bill, man. All of a sudden, I see it right there. Right today, like I see it today. That's good for me. I heard somebody hit you with a brick. Shit, but that's like that, man, because the brick ain't hurt me in a fight. Anyways. And I say them, but JC hanging out, I ain't top away what you thought I did. Trying to get girls and get turned lead. It right in Hollywood. And so, straight from Georgia, all the top of that lead of the goodest, all of the greatest. When we got over here, though, Harold's over here having fun, that gang like harder than you back at Okafor transfers. Alright. I went to a point that he just came over. He had a point that did. I drove by you. I saw you driving earlier, and like this and like that. Where first 48, where the fuck was he? You saw him. You better know you did. Well, we got witnesses say it. We saw you. You gonna be over there like, I was gonna buy a check, yeah. And since you get out of court on Easter Sunday, you see the Bugs Bunny over here. For Easter on Good Friday, we had court at 1. They said we had moved at 10:30 and said, what are your papers? And they gonna say like, we sat over here and said, shit must basically be like, I was gonna buy a check and I sat here and had Windstream right there, SIS over there, and everything like that. And I know that I had put in, you know, some verbal 0, take away 0, infinite amount of money, and nobody could take nothing what I deposit because I know my check would say void. Instead of being like, oh, your check voided, that's a fraud. No, that's a fraudulent activity if you don't deposit it. What protocol definitely was, got to know. So I was out there and sit there and buy it. The whole point why I said I'll sit there and buy it, the fact that I got a check. I was sit there and got a check, and I'll sit there and order off the computer, and I'll write all the $10 billion on there, or $3 trillion deposit, or 36 quadrillion, which you can deposit in there. If you wouldn't look at my ass so silly, man, why I ain't sit there and got time to keep going back and forth? I had that much work to do. I'll sit there and just do 36 billion for what reason? Why would care so much as I said? Well, I was buying Jason mask. I was trying to, but I wouldn't have a check. I would think I couldn't know. I was trying to buy one in Russell, but I keep the movie and the things where I can. Any information whatsoever, kept blabbing, not asking powerful people what was rich. Or situation what I would do, nobody didn't know. And so nobody can't go win up against my my inventory what I have in my stock. So I wouldn't go over into another bank or believe nothing what somebody keeps me advertising. They just had a check, and there wasn't nothing great about it. They just had money at a time when I was in the 7th, 8th, 9th grade with East Bay magazine. We couldn't order anything, couldn't have no way to have 30 possible bucks thinking about Jason Mask Carter's Hill when I heard that there was a shoe out, or Jordan. Well, I definitely believe when I know I went stupid, when I told you that a Pepsi came out of it in the Snickers, and also I sat there and got what Jason Mask on with a dude what was taller than this motherfucking thing over here when I sat there and saw it, and nothing what they could do can make me forget. any type of hospital where you sit there and see the paper, when they probably sat back there and said, yeah, we believe you, but they said they'll be compliant with the mask. To run into yourself in the future when we know you would have did even then, you wouldn't be so scared. With the two heaven lost, what we know what you got, when we would have knew they had money, that we was convenient things would work just for them at the bank, and that whenever you stop right there and you know you don't have a Jason mask, you us can't have no Jason mask because it's gonna do something. Just like the check's gonna do something. Deposit over at the bank, give you a bank card, come back in the bank with a green card, come back with your RS. If you didn't go to jail, right, for 3 months, get kicked out of your house and still have direct deposit from a Social Security SSA check, what you was keep getting, that you'll go over to the Hyatt Hotel, and you'll go over, you'll have a place where the guaranteed stay keeps staying forever. And once when you keep going over there, you'll be on your XPO, you'll be able to leave from this dimension, other than sitting in jail for a year when you can't even be looking at a year because you showed up to your court date and maybe not even no serious bond. And that you'll be coming over there, or you'll be going over there for your serious bond. Once you be going over there for your serious bond, you'll understand that the fact that you should sit there and know that once you go over there for your serious bond, you sat there and knew you was heading on top of business with getting in trouble no more, and you shouldn't be in there. You should go back to your dimension, never come back, or special shit happen. Maybe January 18th, as long as hell from here, when your dingling hair gonna grow. And no other fact about that, you know what I'm saying? And so while I sat there and said it, I sat there and was like, on top of this, I wasn't gonna keep living long because I want to look good in my casket when I'm young, when I'm dead, because that's what's popular in Georgia. Obviously, if you go to Texas, they got some talent. And so when I sat there and I thought of it, I said, like, I was by Jason mask, but Jason mask won't be there before you can get by besides one which you might can have or see, all just because it's gonna do something when you was getting out. And when you're gonna do nothing, you're gonna sit there and be sitting there thinking like that all you gotta do is buy this and buy this and buy that, but you ain't gonna be getting your benefits. And when you ain't gonna be getting benefits, I know exact reason why. When someone sat right there and know you was orchestrating the city and was wanting to do this and do that, and might didn't even know why, other than the fact they sit there and be like, we took your Jason mask out of your room and tried to sell it. They increase revenue whenever that no banks around here do it, and you got to fall harder than these. Never couldn't do it, you should obey, because they won't sell stocks to you whenever you're doing good. And you can be, whenever your company is doing good, a brokerage firm like mutual funds won't sell stock, man, or won't believe, or then they'll catch your ass fast, man. You will go to jail. Obviously, you keep seeing people out here at construction sites getting buried up under the ground while you wouldn't know. Some reasons why you wouldn't know that why the person wasn't exactly got a mugshot on computer. And I was by Jason mask because it didn't want to be there because it's going to do something. And it's going to be the one was plugging because I sell Jason masks would do something, will make you turn to Jason when you put them on. Obviously, you'll see a person outside with got one. And then when I sell them from a company all the way outside of this area just to be like, that's for real. Me, really, honestly, nah, at this point just to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And so that person gonna be like, I live like that too. I had money today and I'm broke, but I might got it tomorrow. All because of a little hustle I got. This ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then so you're gonna be sitting out here, you're gonna be being like, it's Saturday, nobody has nothing what to do. And so I was gonna buy Jason myself, I finally bought one, so that held me back from doing things. I got in the rap game, I'm marketing myself. I went to BET, I did that, had houses, private jets. Still do, really. And I was gonna be over there. Another dude with a Jason mask where you know where he bought it. If you come over here, you gon' motherfucking run. And I sat there and sold it to him, the whole top of the proof. Why wouldn't help him? Cause, see, a dude was in the NFL too. And then he'll be like, you see me over here, I already had a check. People was act like that's ain't none of my business. If it wasn't Jason mask, cause I do. And so, when I sat here and I said it, I sat there and I was like, I told dude, I said like, you know what I'm saying, like point and blank simply, right, you know what I'm saying, that once when I go over and catch my big ballin' ass check like I would get them, kept saying and I kept saying to a point where I put it in quotations, that I sat there and I was do it. See Quincy Hayes today and nobody wouldn't know. See Eric Reed today with the disease, nobody wouldn't know. You could come and do it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you can. And so since when I stopped right there and I know that I got Michael Myers mask too, found out I was in the movie like this and like that on Napoleon Hill type of shit, man, did what I did, I'll get back to you.